everyone, welcome back. It's Rachel with Living the Journal Life. Today I have another plan with me and my Hobonichi Cousin doing May 20th through the 26th. If you've never done a plan with me, I set up for the week ahead, I fill out what I can, and then I flip back and show you everything I have filled out from the previous week. So let's get into this. I'm using my kit from Sweet Kawaii Design. I am a brand ambassador for Sweet Kawaii Design. And I just like to tell people that because if you use my code Rachel10, you can save 10% and get my freebie. I'll show that at the end. Unless you're doing a merch or subscription only order, that's the only thing that the code doesn't work on. So I'm just going to set up the bones of this week. I don't really have a ton going on and a lot that I can pre-fill out. I'm going to have the other half of my mouth cleaned, a deep cleaning, but we're not sure. My dental hygienist is either going to see me on Monday or Wednesday. And I filmed this and I'm doing the voiceover for this on Friday, and I still don't know which. So that's really the only time sensitive thing that I have going on next week. So I'm not going to fill out much just because I don't want to put things in, even like cleaning and stuff, because that might change depending on when she's actually going to see me and, So this is really a decorate the week with me, and then I'll show you how Monday through Friday of the last week turned out, because that's all I have done. I was really feeling the spring vibes this week. My allergies are horrible, but I've just seen the devil's floof starting yesterday. Cottonwood trees are what I call the devil's floof. Somebody actually said that to me and I have adopted it. I don't actually remember who it was, but they're like, oh yes, we have the devil's floof. And I just thought that was so much fun. So the devil's floof is usually the end of the really, really high pollen time. So there's only another couple of weeks. I had this weird thing happen that normally when I get really bad allergies, I start smelling smoke. And so I'm used to that. It's either cigarette smoke or burning smoke. But this time I got this like chlorine taste in my mouth, and I thought maybe it's the water. So I kept asking everybody in my house, is the water okay? I just changed the filter. Like, I don't know what's up with this, but I think it's just my allergies. So it's starting to fade. I've been doing a lot of neti pots. So hopefully by next week, I will no longer be having chlorine water. I have a kidney disease, so I really have to drink a lot of water. I drink over a gallon of water. And normally I love water. I'm all about it. I'm not one of those people who has trouble drinking water, so it's never been a big deal for me. But when the water tastes like chlorine, turns out that's a little hard to do. So I feel like I'm getting dehydrated and I'm forcing myself to drink water. And because of my Invisalign, I don't want to put anything in the water because I have to take the Invisalign out if I drink anything just besides straight up water. So it's a big old thing. But it seems like the devil's floof has arrived. It is being very floofy. I see it's actually kind of fun. The cottonwood trees in one section of our town, when you drive by, it's very much like a street of cherry blossoms where it's like raining floof or snowing floof, and there's floof drifts. I like it with cherry blossoms too. When I lived in Portland, Oregon, there was one of the streets that I would drive by on my way to school because I went to grad school in Oregon. And one of the streets in my neighborhood just had cherry blossoms everywhere. And for a whole week of the year, it felt like it was snowing cherry blossoms. So I'll try and make sure this next week to drive by the Devil's Floof neighborhood and get a floof snowstorm, because that'll be very fun. And it, it seems weird that I celebrate one of the worst allergens for my house, but it does sort of signal the end of everything going all crazy with the pollen. It'll still go crazy. It's not like, I live in Seattle. There's trees, there's plants, it's everywhere. You can't avoid it. But it does get ridiculous for about a month and a half, and then it chills out. So I'm looking forward to the chill out of the pollen. And since I don't have a ton going on, I'm using a lot of decorative stuff. I'm pulling in this washi, which was the new bee washi from this year. I think I have all of the years of the bee washi. It's just my favorite springtime washi. The first year I bought is getting pretty low because it's 4 years now. So I'm enjoying the bee washi while I have it. And this is one of my favorite spring kits. She's been doing these bees for spring for quite a while, and I always enjoy them. They are always a good time. I don't have a ton of room. The checklists take up quite a bit of room, but like I said, this isn't going to be a super packed week. I finished my work projects, both of them that I had going on, so I will start 2 new projects at work. I try and limit what I'm working on because I get too stressed out if I have too many things on my plate, and since I am my own boss, I can be like, no, I'm not doing that yet. I'm doing one thing at a time, which really is 2 things at a time, but that doesn't stress me out. It's when it's 12 things at a time that I'm just like, I can't concentrate on anything. I need to tackle one thing at a time. And the 2 things are just one thing from 2 different points of view, but it's 2 different, it's fine. So I'm sure I will start some new projects next week, but I don't know what those are. So a lot of next week is sort of up in the air. I'm not 100% sure what I'm working on. On Monday, I will probably have a meeting with my business partner and we'll figure out what I'm working on next. If the photos and stuff that I've done might need some revision, who knows? So there's not like a lot I can put in. I can put in my cleaning, but the last time I got my teeth cleaned, because it's a really deep cleaning and they numb you, and I'm a natural redhead, so I actually require more anesthesia because redheads feel more pain or feel pain more acutely, or there's something about being a redhead that I metabolize anesthesia very quickly, and I require more to actually be numb. So by the time I get home, it's hours before I can chew anything, and it's a little bit miserable. I'm very happy to do it. I'm very happy to have clean, tidy mouth, but I also know that when I get home, it's not going to be the best time. So I don't want to schedule things because I probably will not schedule any cleaning on that day and put it on another day. And based on my work schedule, I might move things around. So there's too much up in the air. This is going to be one of those weeks that on Monday, once I know when my appointments are and what I'm working on, then I will really have a chance to fill it out. So for now, it's just decorating, which I had pre-decorated my daily pages with the sub kit, and it was so nice. I just went into my planner and decorated. So I might actually pre-decorate my daily pages too, because I will show you the end, but that's the end of the 17 days that I was able to do with the journaling sub kit. So I think I should get ahead on my daily pages too. That might be a fun way to spend some sticker time. I also recently got a sticker album from Sweet Kawaii Design, which is good because you know how I categorize my stickers by categories like chores or work, and some of them get super full based on the few shops that I shop with. They will all like release bookish stickers and I buy them all because I'm that person. So I have some rearranging to do. So we'll see if I decorate my daily pages or I rearrange my stickers. Something sticker therapy like will be happening this weekend. I'm just not quite sure what yet. Also, my husband and I have been playing Bee Rising, and I'm hoping to play a whole bunch this weekend because I've been having a lot of fun with it. And I just started decorating my castle. I'm a very fancy vampire now. It's very fun. So this is how the week is, as filled out as it's going to get until the week is actually here. And then I can show you how, well, most of last week turned out. I did really love this kit from Pinnacle Sticker Co. It's just so much fun with the cat and the books, and I got to use leftovers and so many icon stickers and character stickers. Don't pay attention to my habits that I just have not been doing. I feel like I wake up with 4 spoons and I have to use them wisely. So here is that journaling kit from Sweet Kawaii Design that I told you about, and I really enjoyed seeing how far one of those would stretch and having the days so far in advance planned out for me. So I might make a habit of that because it worked out really well. And you can see today, I've done nothing. I was just like, I'm gonna film, and I didn't even pre-plan my day or anything, but it'll get filled out before the end of the day. It just might be a done list instead of a to-do list, right? It's one of those days. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure you're subscribed, and I will see you in the next one.